Hi! Welcome back to another devlog of my VR magic game. In this video, I will introduce you to a new, probably the biggest feature, the inventory system. Recently, I added enemies, but what's the point with fighting when they don't drop any loot? So now, the first reward that player will receive is a coin. Cool, but how can we move it somewhere? Obviously, it will be highly inefficient to pick up one at a time. Fortunately, we can use a pouch for this job. We can either grab one coin and place it manually, or using the auto insert feature, pull multiple coins at once. When you would like to take out the coins back, you can turn the pouch upside down and let them fall. Additional feature to prevent the accidental spill out of the money is the possibility to close and open the pouch simply by sliding the hand above the entry. In the future, I plan to add a spell to magically gather the coins to the pouch, which are in range of the player, to speed up collecting loot and not force the player to bend to grab it. In the previous devlog, I was wondering about how to position items in the slots. I thought about possible solutions, and I decided on probably the simplest one. Instead of writing some complex and physics-based system for that, I have a simple scriptable object which describes what position and rotation the item will be placed on a given slot. You might be thinking, won't it be time-consuming to set it up manually? Luckily, we can speed up the process. I have set up a test scene with a slot and the item I want to set up position on. In the play mode, using physics, I can move an item and check what position and rotation will be looking nice. Once I am happy with the item's placement, I use a custom script to save this data to a new scriptable object, and that's it. Now I can connect this position data to item description and use it in the game. Back to the game. To make it easy for players to transport loot, before a backpack I made a belt, which will be our start inventory. Those slot positions are temporary. I will definitely add some more and maybe move it a bit. But for now, we have one common slot to the left and 3 special slots to the right. In a single pouch, we can store up to 20 coins, and a single slot will fit 3 pouches. The belt is updating its position when the player is moving, but when we stay still, we will be able to reach the back of the belt. So, the front ones will be perfect for the most necessary items, like weapons or potions. I mentioned earlier that the belt has 3 special slots. Those can store only weapon type of item. To demonstrate this, first of all, I want to show you the first weapon that our wizard will have, the magic staff. It requires 3 slots to be stored, so it is perfect to hang on a belt. This magic staff can be used in some spells, and I actually added one. When you have a magic staff in one hand and draw a triangle gesture, it will activate the staff, which releases a light beam. This beam pushed away the objects it collides with, and later on it will be deal damage to the enemy. Right now it takes a fixed amount of mana, but eventually I am thinking that this spell will cost a small amount on casting and will drain mana all the time as long as it lasts. Besides the inventory, I was working on a bunch of other things. One of those is dynamic lighting. Previously I had only static lights, which are baked, but now using light props we have cool dynamic lighting as well. Another thing I added, and it wasn't planned at all, these small ghost-like butterflies will be indicators for the player to inform about the point of interest. They will also be hunted by our cat when he has a proper AI. Speaking of AI, since the last devlog, I was working on this part as well. I thought that it wouldn't take much time to give a cat a proper AI. I already had a simple state machine for an enemy, and I thought that it could handle this case too. Unfortunately, I didn't have much experience with AI before. I didn't work with other solutions like behavior tree, goal-oriented action planning, or utility AI. And I made a mistake to not do research on a topic. So I wasted some time on trying to duct tape the cat AI using a state machine, but finally I took a step back, did a proper research and decided that the good solution for that will be to use utility AI. For those who don't know what it is and wanna learn about it, I will leave a link to the tutorial I used when researching. So, I have a very basic cat AI working, but it still lacks of polishing and animations, so I hope in the next vlog I will be able to show it to you. Last thing I wanna mention, which is under the hood, I switched a VR plugin from Oculus to OpenXR. So now I can target all of the headsets, and I am not sure why, but OpenXR is much more performant on my game. So it is a nice boost. And that will be it for today's video. I hope that it was worth waiting for, and that the next devlog will be sooner than this one. Thank you for watching, have a great day until the next time!